What is the difference between function declaration and function expression? This interview question is like a classics, but still it could be tricky, because it involves not just syntax differences, but your understanding of JavaScript hoisting. Let's dive in. The main difference between function declaration and function expression lies in two key aspects: syntax, or how these functions are written, and hoisting, and how they behave in relation to it. At first, let's take a closer look at these two words, declaration and expression. The confusion often arises because the term expression doesn't adequately explain the behavior of a function. Think of an expression simply as assigning something to a variable. In JavaScript, a function is just a value of a specific type, almost like a string or number or object. So, a function expression is essentially assigning a function to a variable. So, one more time, declaration is when we write function xyz something. Expression is just assigning something to a variable. This is the key difference that relates to hoisting. Hoisting works in the following way. When running JavaScript code, the engine first scans the entire JavaScript file, and if it encounters function declarations, it stores them in memory. JavaScript makes them accessible from anywhere in the code, regardless of where they are declared, at the beginning of the file or at the very end. Variables behave differently. If a variable is declared with a var keyword, it is also hoisted, but during hoisting, JavaScript assigns the value undefined to it. Variables, which declared with let and const keywords, are not hoisted at all. The actual value of a variable will be assigned only when JavaScript executes the code line by line, which is the second phase of running JavaScript code. The first phase, as you remember, is the scanning the code, like the whole JavaScript file. So, if you assign a function to a variable, you naturally can't use it until JavaScript executes the line of code with the actual assignment. This behavior can be quite confusing, but that's how JavaScript was designed a long time ago. It is a good practice not to use functions before they appear in the code, as it can be confusing for developers and may lead to errors. That's all you need to know about difference between function declarations and function expressions, as well as hoisting. Link to the source code will be in the description. Thanks for watching my tutorial. I wish you the best on your technical interview.